Hello everybody, it's EzraTime again here. Welcome back. And today we're gonna be reacting to the John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum Pitch Meeting by once again Ryan George. And yeah, John Wick 3 John Wick Chapter 3 is just like is my favorite John Wick movie, but at the same time all of them are in my opinion. I feel like they are good in their own way, if not the same quality as each other, and it's a really positive thing. But I will say this though, I feel the criticism for John Wick 3 is that there is no actual storyline that's actually happening. It was just like action sequences here and there, and I'm pretty sure in the pitch meeting, that's what Ryan George is going to tackle, in this pitch meeting. We really can't wait to hear about the jokes, obviously, and I'm probably gonna give my own review and my thoughts about John Wick Chapter 3 in the end of the pitch, my reaction, and then some talk about John Wick Chapter 4 as well because it got delayed to 2023, which is sucks, but I think I have a good reason why that movie was delayed. But either way, that's for later. So without further ado, let's start the video, shall we? The volume was too high. I'm sorry.
So, you have a third John Wick movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. So as you know, at the end of the last movie, John Wick had 1 hour before a $14 million bounty on his head started. I did know that. He's got to get to safety fast. He had a bunch of people around him, many of which could have been killers. Exactly. So he heads right to Times Square, right? Oh, okay. Seems like one of the worst possible places to go in a world full of assassins. Well, that may be true, but it's gonna look cool visually. Oh, okay. Well then great. So John sends his dog off to safety at the Continental with this cab driver. The cab driver accepts to drive a dog, no questions asked. Yeah, we'll see the thing about this cab driver. Oh, he's part of the underground assassin world too, isn't he? He's part of the underground assassin world. Right, okay. Cab drivers, homeless people, street musicians, all part of the secret world. It's kind of getting out of hand. A little bit. So then John goes to this library because he hid some emergency stuff inside this book. Oh man, time must be running out until he's excommunicado. Oh yeah, so then the 7'3" guy pops out and he's like, hey John, if I kill you a couple minutes before the timer's up, who's really gonna know? If that's his attitude, why didn't he just walk up and shoot John instead of talking to him first? Oh, unclear. So then they have this big fight and John kills the guy with a frickin' book. Oh, this guy's using all kinds of school supplies as murder weapons. He sure is, sir. But turns out this tall guy nicked an artery in John's neck, so he needs to get some medical assistance before the timer's up. God, how long is this 60-minute timer? Good question, sir. This particular 60-minute timer's 5 hours long. Oh, okay. So then because of the rules, the doctor has to stop right when the timer's up and John has to finish stitching himself up himself. Geez, so now the assassins can come get him? They sure can, sir. So John immediately gets hit by 2 cars. Oh, yikes. I mean, there's no way that freshly stitched artery doesn't pop open, right? But the stitches are fine. We've established that car accidents just kind of tickle John Wick. So is he like invincible or? Oh, no. He can get hurt. He can? Yeah, of course, but just not in any way that'll slow the movie down or prevent him from killing anyone in any way. Oh, well, fantastic. Exactly. So then John's gonna kill a bunch more people in very cool ways. What kind of ways are we talking? Oh, well, like at a certain point, he slaps a horse so that it kicks a guy in the face. Strategic horse slapping is tight. It sure is, sir. And then he's gonna ride a horse while assassins chase him on motorcycles. Can't those guys just shoot the horse? Well, yeah, of course, but they're not gonna. Why not? Because that works. So now John's gotta get out of New York, so he goes to see this lady. What for? Well, sir, turns out there's another symbolic doodad in this universe besides markers and coins. Oh, yeah, so he exchanges this doodad for a favor. That's kind of a lot of randomly valuable doodads, isn't it? Getting kind of repetitive in this lore. Oh, did I say doodad? I meant doohickey. Oh, a doohickey. Okay, that changes things up. Okay, great. So thanks to the doohickey, he gets safe passage to Morocco because he's got to go see this other lady and give her a doodad in exchange for a
Haley
favor.
Berry.
Okay, and he needs this lady to bring him to a man because he needs to ask that man where to find another man because he needs to ask that man a favor. So, like, what's the story of this movie? Oh, sir, I just told you, John's got to talk to some people and call in some favors to talk to other people and call in favors to talk to other people and call in favors. It's a little boring, isn't it? Just meetings with various people? Well, I mean, yeah, but you're forgetting the super well choreographed murder sprees in between the meetings. Oh, okay, that's right. I do like watching the killings. So eventually this guy tells John how to go meet this guy called the Elder who can help him stop being excommunicado. And how's he supposed to get to the Elder? He needs to go to the edge of the desert desert and then walk towards the brightest star until he passes out. Oh, that's just so extremely vague. And eventually this lady Sophia,
Very
who's been
magical.
helping John out because of a marker, she drops him off at the edge of the desert. How are they supposed to know that's the right spot? Unclear, but it totally is. So then John
did you as
walks
well?
until he passes out and wakes up with the elder. Oh, the incredibly vague directions worked. They did. So this guy makes John cut off his own finger and give him his ring and agree to go kill Winston. Why does he want Winston dead? Well, see, since Winston had helped John, the High Table sent this adjudicator person to tell him he's getting removed as head of the Continental. Oh, very serious. Yeah.
Oh,
So then
yeah.
John goes back to New York, and there's this guy Zero after him, so they both do some magic at each other in public, and it's very fun. Nice little break for some magic, sure. And John makes it back to the Continental just
Yeah, it's getting
barely
more
in time
magical.
before Zero kills him. So he's safe there? Well, yeah, because of that rule where business can't be conducted on hotel grounds. But he's excommunicado, so he's not allowed on hotel grounds. Well, now he is, because he agreed to kill Winston, which is what he's here to do. Winston's on the hotel grounds, though. Yeah. So John Wick's not allowed to kill him. No. Okay. So anyway, John goes to see
Yeah,
Winston, and
yeah.
after a brief
Didn't even think
conversation,
about
he's
that.
like, yeah, okay.
Screen is. Sorry, guys. This has happened every single time, and it's annoying.
I'm not gonna kill you. Why not? Changed his mind. Oh. Okay, so the whole middle section of the
Now, let me just repeat.
other
Oh
in
my God,
public
so annoying.
because he agreed to kill Winston, which is what he's here to do. Winston's on the hotel grounds, though. Yeah. So John Wick's not allowed to kill him. No. Okay. So anyway, John goes to see Winston,
I mean, yeah,
and after
that
a
part
brief
didn't make any sense.
conversation, he's like, yeah, okay, I'm not gonna kill you. Why not? Changed his mind. Oh, okay, so the whole middle section of the movie and the finger cutting was kind of pointless. No, it wasn't. Filled up a whole bunch of runtime and split up the killing scenes quite nicely. That's a good point. So then the adjudicator
Well,
arrives,
I mean-
but since Winston refuses to abdicate and John refuses to kill him, they deconsecrate the Continental. What does that mean? Oh, well, now they could send a bunch of High Table assassins to kill John and Winston. Oh boy. And at a certain point, John is killing a guy underwater, and when he pops out of the water, there's a guy waiting there to kill him. Oh no, it's gonna be hard to get out of that situation. Actually, it's gonna be
It's
super
super
easy.
easy.
Barely
Again.
an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, see that Zero guy who's a big fan of John Wick kills this guy because he's like, no, I'm the one who's gonna kill John Wick. Wow, well, thank God this guy has a weird obsession with John Wick. Yeah, it worked out
Yeah.
great. So then it's time for the big final showdown in a house of mirrors. Oh, that was the location of the final showdown in the last movie. Oh, yeah, dang it, you're right. Okay, so it takes
well,
place in
I
a
mean,
house of glass panels that reflect stuff. That works. So John is gonna fight some assassins, but they respect him so much, they don't
Oh yes, my boy Yayan Ruhian and Cecep Arif Rahman.
kill him when they have the
You
chance.
guys might know this from the
On
raid,
several
obviously.
occasions. Oh, wait, he's just defeating people with respect now? Yeah, this guy's unkillable. He's so freaking good. Well, yeah, if people don't kill him when they have the opportunity to do so, still counts.
Yeah,
And so then he
true.
kills that Zero guy. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow. So the adjudicator comes back and they're like, wow, Winston, this was all just a big show of strength, wasn't it? I'm impressed. Wait, what? But then they're like, but what are we gonna do about John Wick? But what are they talking about? John Wick was the show of strength. Yeah, for sure, but Winston says New York City was the show of strength. I guess that makes sense. Maybe.
Ah,
So then
well.
Winston shoots John a bunch of times and he falls off a building. Oh my God. Yeah, it's brutal. Shot multiple times, falls from super high up. Wow, okay, so John Wick dies. Well, that was the only way this trilogy was gonna end, if you think about it. Oh God, he's still alive, isn't he? You know it,
yeah.
sir. This guy's never gonna die. Oh. None of this will ever die. Oh
can't
man,
kill
that's
the
great
boogeyman.
news. We're gonna keep going with this franchise forever. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
Oh my God! Wait, 4 upcoming John Wick movies? I didn't even know that.
Hey everybody, Ryan here.
I thought it was
Hope you
John Wick
enjoyed that
4
video.
and sorry, John Wick 4. I thought it was just John Wick 4 and 5 though. That's it. That's the criticism for John Wick Chapter 3. Like the action sequences is the one who carries the movie. Like the first 20 to 30 minutes of the movie is the best part of Chapter 3 because it picks up where Chapter 2 left off, and it was like amazing. When I first watched that, I was like, oh my God, it was so cool. And then again, the fight scene was cool, and I'm really glad that it's 2 Indonesian actors in it. You know, Yayan Ruhian and Cecep Arif Rahman, which is again, you guys might know these two from the Raid movies. You know, the Raid 1, you see Yayan Ruhian as Mad Dog, obviously, and then the Raid 2, you see Cecep as the assassin, which is on the kitchen fight scene, which is the last fight between him and, you know, Iko Uwais. Man, I really wonder if they're going to cast Iko Uwais in the John Wick movies, though. That would be pretty cool, but I guess we'll see what happens, right? And they're both survive, so hopefully they come back in Chapter 4, but I don't think so. And yeah, so chapter 3, like, I mean, if I'm just going from my entertainment value, I'm gonna give the movie literally a 9 out of 10 because for the action sequences, and it was entertaining as hell. But if I'm being really critical, then it's probably gonna be a 7 because there is just no concrete story in the movie. It's just like going back and forth, and then it's just exhausting. It wasn't exhausting, but it's just like there is no point to it. Like John Wick cutting his finger, and then suddenly he changed his mind. I mean, when that happened, I noticed that, but at the same time, it doesn't really took my enjoyment for the movie. And I think that's the praise I can give for this movie. Besides the action sequences, is that even though there is some moments that kind of pointless, I still appreciate for the movie for what it is. It doesn't take away the enjoyment. It doesn't take away or like make me really just not enjoying the movie at all. But I still enjoy it. And the movie managed to do that, which is cool, I guess, because I guess because I like all the characters in the John Wick universe. To be fair, I like how Keanu Reeves portrays John Wick, obviously. So yeah, there it is. And John Wick Chapter 4 sadly was delayed to March 24, 2023, because I think it was supposed to be released on May 2022, which is like 4 months from now, but it got delayed to March 2024, I think, on 2023. And I don't think there's exactly mentioned why. I think they mentioned it because Keanu Reeves was busy with the Matrix Resurrection, which is a trash fucking movie in my opinion. And and I think that's one of the reason why John Wick Chapter 4 was delayed, because obviously you want to have some you want Keanu Reeves to have some time performing the action sequences. And, I think that's the main reason why they delay the movie, because it feels like they already complete the script. They already start filming since like the last year, and then they got the dates. They got the release date like such a long time ago, and then suddenly on December, I think they announced that, oh, it got delayed to March 2023, which is like surprising to me and to a lot of people as well. It was like, oh wow, okay, got delayed that many months, huh? But at the same time, I guess it's whatever. I mean, if I don't really want to see another Matrix Resurrection in the John Wick, or like issue with the John Wick Chapter 4. I'm talking about the action sequences, of course, because again, in the Matrix Resurrection, the action sequences is dog shit. You can't exactly see what's happening there. So hopefully in Chapter 4, they can still manage to keep the cameras, well, like keep the style from the first three movies, and then carry on the fourth one. And I think that's the main reason why they delay the movie. At least that's what I think it is. I mean, they also mentioned COVID-19 pandemic and all that kind of stuff, but whatever. People keep mentioning the pandemic, like I'm so sick hearing it, but it's still there, I guess. But yeah, it's just like, I guess we just have to wait and see what's gonna happen in Chapter 4. I really can't wait to watch that, because there is also Donnie Yen in the movie, which is again one of my favorite martial artist, actor. Obviously, you guys may know Donnie Yen from the Ip Man series, obviously. And it's just like, yeah, I mean, I can't wait to see him and Keanu Reeves just interact with one another, and then I can't wait to see what kind of action sequences that they have prepared in Chapter 4. And hopefully Chapter 4 has some sort of story, and not just like, I mean, I don't have any problem with I don't exactly hate Chapter 3. I still love Chapter 3, but I gotta agree that it doesn't have any story. And hopefully Chapter 4 at least has some sort of like story, like why John Wick need to go to this place or that place. And hopefully Keanu Reeves can perform all the action sequences, and hopefully it doesn't turn into a dog shit action sequences like the Matrix Resurrection. Now I kinda hate Matrix Resurrection even more, because imagine if that movie doesn't exist, then I think we're gonna get John Wick Chapter 4 in May, like originally scheduled. But now because of the Matrix, they got delayed to March 2020. So yeah, it sucks, but whatever. It happens, right? Either way, that was my reaction and I guess my review for Chapter 3, and then my thoughts on Chapter 4. We'll see what's gonna happen about that. Fingers crossed, it's gonna be good, but we'll see. And yeah, you guys can let me know in the comment section below. What do you guys think about the pitch meeting right here? What do you guys think about John Wick Chapter 3? What do you guys think about the story? How the movie handle itself. Like, do you guys find it like not really that enjoyable anymore because getting repetitive, or like there is a story or something like that? Feel free to share your opinions in the comment section below. And if you guys want to watch the original video, then I will leave a link in the description below as always. Make sure to guys check the Ryan George channel. Obviously, the link will be in the description, and subscribe to him and show some support, obviously. And yeah, if you guys enjoy my reaction video, then leave a like, comment, subscribe to my channel, ring that notification bell, share my videos, the usual stuff. And then yeah, I guess stay tuned for whatever's gonna be the next video. Maybe it's gonna be another FNAF video. I guess, I don't know. And either way, that was my reaction for my pitch meeting. For this pitch meeting. And I really hope you guys can enjoy this reaction video, and I'll see you guys in the next one then. Bye.